All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's June 6, 2020, and we have gotten through another hellish week. I hope you guys are staying safe. You hope you guys are doing well. And as we enter this weekend, let's go in with the mindset. Let's go ahead and own this weekend responsibly because COVID is still out there. I think it is. So yeah, with that being said, let's get into my top 7 shoes, my top 7 fire releases from this past week. Now, this is my take on what I think is fire. You can disagree with me all you want. Go ahead and drop your disagreements in the comments. I'm looking to interact with you guys in the comment section below. So let's get to it. Coming up at number 7, we have the Nike Air Trainer 3 Biotex. Now, before you start asking me why I added this shoe, this shoe looks ass ugly. Look, man, I like this shoe. Like, I really like this shoe. I like the design of it. I like the patterns. I'm a big sucker for that utility strap. The reason this shoe isn't higher up on my list is because of the colors. I personally find the colors atrocious. I really don't like that purple with yellow and white and gray. I don't think it blends well. That's why it's at number 7. I wasn't gonna include this shoe originally, but I really do love the design of this shoe. It's a training shoe, which I am a big fan of because given the quarantine and everything, I've started working out, and having a shoe that provides good stability and comfort, it's very important. So I think this shoe, it also has a little Air Max bubble. Come on, man, who doesn't love the Air Max bubble? The Nike Air Trainer 3 Biotech went ahead and released June 1st. Like I said, I love the shoe. Just this colorway ain't doing it for me, but I still went ahead and included this shoe because I really love the design of it. All right. At number 6, we have the Air Jordan 3 Animal Instinct 2.0. Now, you might be asking, why is this on the list? This shoe hasn't even released yet. Well, originally it was set to release earlier this week, but like another Air Jordan shoe that was pushed back this week, this shoe was pushed back and is now set to release on June 13th. So I would have included it in next week's in the next week's video, but I already have it here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about it. If it had released, this would have been my number 6. I love the colorway on this. I'm not too big on the Jordan 3s, but I really love the colorway. I love the pattern. I love the snake and the crocodile pattern that it has. The colors, I think, blends very well. It's a very stylish shoe. It's very, very detailed. So it's a shoe that if I would wear with it's a shoe that I would wear with a pair of jeans and didn't call it a day, man. I like I like how it looks. I like the detail, the textures. You got the crocodile texture. You got the snake patterns. I really enjoy this shoe. So this would be number 6 on my list if this shoe had released this week, but it did not. So look forward to seeing this shoe June 13th. And if you're looking to cop this shoe, let me know in the comments. See what's up, man. Let's interact. Let's do this thing, man. Come on. Next up at number 5, I got the Adidas Climacool shoes that are coming out. So I'm not a big fan of Adidas shoes, but when I saw these being released, or when I saw that these were gonna get released, I'm like, this is really cool design. There's I think Adidas has an opportunity to do a lot of colorways with how the shoe with the patterns that the shoe has, and I'm starting to wonder if they would be willing to have like a custom shoe creator. I don't know if Adidas has a custom shoe creator like Nike does with some of his shoes, but if Adidas were to have that option, I think people could come up with some pretty slick colorways for this shoe. I really do enjoy the triple black. I do enjoy shoes that are wholly black, not only because it looks cool, but just the upkeep of the shoe. They don't get dirty as often, or if they do, you don't really notice. I really do love it. This shoe looks very lightweight. It looks very comfortable. It looks like there's some mesh in there, so you know you have some airflow going in. It just looks like an overall very comfortable running shoe. I think it's a running shoe. I'm gonna assume it's a running shoe. But yeah, it looks sick. I love this shoe, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be additional colorways that Adidas is gonna be releasing on this shoe that they're just gonna be eye-catching. You can't not cop this shoe. I mean, you can not cop it, but why would you want to do that? Hell, even I'm interested in getting some, and like I said, I'm not a big Adidas fan, but yeah, we'll see. All right, so now we're at number 4. Number 4, we got the Nike KD13 Breads. Come on, man, the bread colorway is the best colorway. I love this colorway. The red and the white and the black complement each other very well. The red swoosh, it's I love this shoe, man. I was a very big fan of the KD12s. I love the design of that shoe, just how it looked overall. The KD13 has a similar look to it, but it's different. With the thing different with the KD13s, from what I read, is that it has double the air, kind of double the air bubbles, if I read that correctly. So this shoe has to feel really different. It probably feels like you're floating, to be honest, with the amount of cushioning that they've added to it. I'm not a big fan of how the back of the shoe looks, but I'm not gonna be looking at the back of the shoe anyways. So it's not a big deal. But this colorway, I love it, man. I'm a big fan of red and blacks or red and whites. And this shoe hits both of them spot on. It's a real great basketball shoe. It looks like a great basketball shoe. The sole at the bottom, the grips looks sick. I can't say much, man. I love this shoe. This colorway, I think it's gonna be coming out in other shoes as well. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to see what other shoes get the bread colorway treatment, and I can guarantee you it's gonna look good. Next, at number 3, we got the Jordan Trunner Ultimate Shoe running shoe. Now, it's been a while since I've bought a running shoe, mostly because I just stopped going outside, and it's personal issues, I guess. that sounds like a personal issue. All right, but yeah, I mean, running shoes, they have their they have like their standard look. For the most part, they all kind of look the same, whether it be Nike, Adidas. They have like a similar shape to it. But I think with the Jordan Trunner Ultimates here, they've done a really good job with the design right here near the sole. They have multiple color sets. I think the mesh on top provides a lot of breathability. These shoes look very light, which is perfect for a running shoe, because that's what you want. You don't want to be trudging your feet through the sidewalk or wherever the hell you're running. It looks nice. It looks like you can wear this shoe casually too. It's really a good looking shoe. And the Trunner Ultimates have originally came out in like a greenish kind of colorway. In the past, I'm not a big fan of green colors on shoes. But I really think this colorway, at least the white and the little red tint on it that it has, it looks real nice. It looks real clean. I'd buy the Trunners, just not the white versions, just because of how easily I could get them dirty. I tend to drag my feet when I walk, so it's not a good idea for me to get white shoes, because I'm just gonna screw them up so bad. So, but yeah, these shoes look great, and these shoes they also released June 1st, so yeah, it's pretty sick. Next up at number 2, we got the Nike LeBron 17 Graffiti colorway. This is another shoe. I am besides the utility strap, I am a huge sucker for that Air Max bubble, specifically the 270 and the 720 versions of the bubble. Huge sucker for that bubble. This is another shoe. You have your red tones, white tones, black tones, and this shoe flows very well. It's you have the graffiti coming up along the side of the shoe, and on the heel on the other side in the back. It's the aerial view. The shoe is very clean. The black shoelace. I can't talk. The black shoelaces contrast very well with the white of the shoe, and then at the tongue you got the King logo. It seems this shoe also has a strap at the top, which is something that I hadn't seen with previous models of this shoe. It's a nice little touch. This shoe it looks real nice. I love the LeBron 17 line of his shoes. Like I said, it's because of that Air Max bubble that really suckered me in. I really enjoyed the LeBron 16s as well. But if I were to choose between the two, I would most definitely go with the 17s, just because of the air bubble. The air bubble, just to me, it adds a whole different layer of what's the word I'm looking for here? It just looks different. It looks different. It looks like you're floating. It feels like you're floating sometimes. It's just a really nice looking shoe. I love it. If I had the money, I'd cop this one. But again, this is another white, mostly white shoe, and this is a shoe that I would definitely screw up in the dirt. All right, so finally at number 1. Unfortunately, this was the other Air Jordan shoe that got pushed back. This is the Air Jordan Retro 6 Hair. All right, so here we got a lot of pastel colors. Before I continue, this shoe was originally set to release this week, but it got pushed, and this shoe will be releasing now on June 12th. So this shoe will be coming out next week. Like I said, a lot of pastel colors. You got your green, you got your kind of, I don't want to say red, I'm not too sure what that color is. It's like a reddish, I don't know, like a melon color. I don't know how to describe this color, but it's not red, if you know what I'm saying. You got your little orange for the little thing that goes through the little thing that holds the shoelace. The tongue is multicolored, so you got purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, not yellow, orange. So it's a real nice shoe, and there's a shade of gray within the shoe. The Jordan Retro 6, hands down, is my favorite Air Jordan shoe. It's the only, if I'm being honest, besides the Air Jordan 1s, which I've started to kind of have a taste for, the Retro 6s are the only Jordan shoe that I've bought. No, that is a damn lie, because I bought the Jordan Protro, the Jordan Protro 720s. Again, that it has the air bubble, so I had to get it. But besides that line of shoe, the Retro 6 is the only other shoe that I've bought that's Jordan brand. I've never owned a pair of Air Jordan 1s. This is my favorite shoe, and I know the Carmines will be coming out next year, so I will be most definitely looking out for that. I'm gonna be trying to cop for that. But with this Retro 6, I like it, but I just, the fact that it has green, like I said before, I don't like green on shoes for some reason. I just don't. I won't be going after these, so maybe I'll cop a pair for my kid. I know he's growing up to be a little sneakerhead, and that's gonna bite me in the ass, but you know, screw it, let's do it. I might end up getting him a pair of these, so we'll see. This shoe comes out, like I said, this shoe comes out June 12th next week, so we'll see. Yeah, and that's it, guys. That's it for my fire list from last week. Well, most of these, a couple of these weren't even from last week, they got pushed to next week, but this is my list, man. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. If there was another shoe that I missed that you think should have been on this list, hey, go ahead and let me know, man. We all have differing opinions on the things we like, and you know, I want to interact with you guys in the comment section. So with that being said, man, we'll see what we get for next week. Like I said, enjoy your weekend to the fullest, as responsibly as possible, because there is still a pesky little virus trying to get us all sick. So we'll see how that ends up in the long run. But yeah, that's it, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.